Hello everybody! Welcome back to Time of the Tasmanian Tiger. Last time we got done with the second level in this interesting location. As well as got this fancy new boomerang that go boom. This episode, skip the semantics, we're going straight for Rex Marks the Spot.
Sun, sand, surf, sharks and sea mines. There's never a dull moment in the Great Barrier Reef. Just don't forget to slap on the old sunscreen.
We have the Great Barrier Reef, and if you thought that the last water level was a bit of a pain with its easy to get lostness, boy oh boy. This one, as we can see, is gigantic. Let's move forward a bit so we can talk to...
G'day, Ty. Rex and I are looking for pirate treasure.
Pirate treasure? Sweet.
I downloaded a map off that internet thingy, and it shows where Wedgwood's treasure is buried.
Wedgwood's treasure?
Wedgwood was a fierce pirate who ruled the southern seas. But he left pirating to try something even more cutthroat.
Like what?
Teaching. Anyway, legend has it that he buried his treasure on one of these islands. I couldn't decipher the entire map, but I think it's some sort of treasure hunt that starts on Crab Island. Could you take a look for me?
Sure, no worries.
Thanks, Darl.
Now, as much as I know this has to be like a video game, gives us objectives, this lady straight up just gave us the thing that she was gonna be, or supposed to be doing to find this treasure. What am I doing? I am literally just following her path. And which is not good because... Actually, no, it looks like I was supposed to go this way. We're gonna ignore this path laid out for us because something definitely caught our eyes while we were going back here. As I was saying in the beginning, this area has a lot to do.
G'day, Ty. Elle and I have been looking for treasure.
Bonza!
We've discovered the secret location of Parrotbeard's long-lost booty. It's inside this cave, but there's a problem.
What sort of problem?
A big 8-legged one.
Squid?
8 legs? Oh, no. Oh, I hate spiders.
Well, you're in luck, Darl. It's a giant octopus.
Yeah.
Could you keep it busy while we gather the treasure? Righto, then. Let me know if you change your mind.
I didn't know that was an option. Okay. I didn't know that was an achievement, firstly, but second, I didn't know that was a... Okay. Let's unpack a few things. Firstly, she has a twin. Let's just go with that. Second, I didn't expect that to have been a thing right now. Alright. Let's just do this mini game in that case.
We really need your help, Ty. Can you keep that octopus at bay while we grab the treasure? Good on you, mate. Keep that 8-legged beast busy.
It's also the first time we've ever actually refused to do something.
Shoot the tentacles!
And we have a mini game that's basically an escort mission. Our objective is not to make sure they get across one by one, but instead to protect one after the other. So now that Rex is gone, you gotta protect his girlfriend, which I still can't remember the name of, so she can go collect treasure. Looks enough we're safe at this point, so we can just not have to worry that much. But now we have to worry again about her well-being. Nope. And just keep a tight-knit eye on their locations, and also whether or not tentacles up yet. It looks like there's one more piece of treasure.
Bonza, mate. You kept that giant octopus off our backs.
We couldn't have done it without you, Dal.
So here's your share.
Wicked!
Neat how it needed that of all things. Let's talk to them again real quick.
Thanks for all the help, mate. We've got enough treasure to open our own resort now.
Alright. Now, just to unravel something, just to unwrap something. They were looking for treasure already, but now they're also still looking for treasure. I'm assuming we were intended to go to this place last. Maybe. I don't know. Holy, okay. Oh, hold on. I hadn't even thought of that. Alright, that's neat. I didn't even think about that for a second. We can see the awesome power of the Boomerang in action, laying to waste an entire group of these guys, and probably even, yeah, with relative ease. This thing is seriously no joke. And the advantages vastly outweigh the drawbacks. Plus, let's just face it, it looks cool. Surprised there was nothing over here, really, besides just that. Well, obviously there's over in that direction, but why not? Oh, there isn't. That's where we came from for the octopus thing. Alright, well, we've gotten everything in this area. At least I'm pretty sure. Watch me be wrong a bit later. Let's go back on track with following these opens. There we are. Watch out for these eels. They are very clearly enemies since they are basically going directly for us. Don't forget, air is also an enemy, or I guess lack thereof of air is also an enemy. As it turns out, the power of explosions can in fact beat armored enemies. That wasn't obvious enough with the guys with the scrap armor on it. Well, this is new.
Ahoy there, matey. If ye be searching for old Wedgwood's treasure, then an anchor-shaped rock will give ye pleasure.
So, we got ourselves a treasure hunt, so to speak. The basic objective is just to keep following these clues, and or the instructions of this box with a microphone in it. Sorry, speaker. Speaker in two senses. Is the Boomerang strong enough to destroy a box? That is a strong wood. In defense, I understand, but that's kind of funny. Just that the box doesn't break. Yeah, that's funny. This would be one of the best times where I would definitely suggest using your map. Such as so, we shall do so now. Said the map. There we go. We can see we have plenty of objectives ahead of us. And if you don't mind, I'll use my mouse real quick to show. We have a couple of objectives ahead of us. We have something that we're actually coming up on if we go past this way. We have something near this, looks like a volcano area. We have something over here in this region. I imagine we can go to this little island over here since it's displayed clearly on the map. It shows us our current objective and where we're supposed to be going. And I believe also shows us where we've gotten some things. We definitely got a thunder egg from there. I guess I've never honestly shown the map near the end of a level before, so definitely new. Which is a shame because we're basically almost nearing the end of the game. I figure. Let's just continue forward. Instead of going under the water, we're just gonna go on land. Or should we? No, you know what? Let's follow the opals. I said follow the opals, and yet here I'm about to get this golden cog. All the way in the middle of nowhere, underwater no less. There's just a random golden cog here minding its own business. But we're stubborn and decided, hey, let's go see how this guy's doing. Good for us, because now we have a golden cog. It was over here. What do we have here? Besides explosions. Looks like we have a game of chance, so to speak. 3 flowers. 1 golden cog. Let's choose left. It was not left. At least it wasn't a negative experience. Really? Is that obvious? Alright. The answer is apparently the back one. Because we're bored. We appear to have already gotten this. And what's that? Explosions, that's what it was. I'm gonna be abusing the hell out of this thing, let's be honest. I'm not sorry either, it's fun. We've come upon something that we can't actually get to yet, from what's like. I have to do some platforming later. We could definitely come on this side though to find more of these people who once were people. As it just so happens, explosions tend to hurt people a lot. Nothing more fun than a throwable explosion. Yes, I understand a grenade is literally just that, but come on, give me a break. This one come back and don't hurt you. God, look at how powerful this thing is. Heck, if you blow it off prematurely, it becomes even more dangerous. So this isn't good. I'm going to, instead of doing the thing on accident like last time, I think I'm going to go into the water first, because I can see plainly that there is something under there. Probably a friend wanting to talk. I said probably a friend wanting to talk.
Those frills drive me nuts. They have been tearing around the neighborhood for the last week, causing all sorts of strife. If you can make them stop, I've got a present for you.
Okay, it's a deal.
What? What? I can't hear you. It's one way to go. Damn. Plain and simple. The best way you want to do this, especially if you have this baby right here, just go above the water and throw these bitches. They work.
Can you hear that?
Hear what?
That wonderful silence. Nothing. Ah, thanks.
Well, I'll be off.
Oh, yeah, your reward. Will this do? I don't know what it is, but sure is pretty.
You beauty!
You know, I strangely get that sometimes. Just, oh, the wonderful silence. It's like, you know what? You know what? I can get that. Same time, it's difficult because I'm definitely one who favors having a background noise every now and again. Even if, per se, like best example, when I'm relaxing by myself and just, you know, home alone and whatnot, sometimes I just put on a TV in the background. For what other reason than just to feel like there's, I don't know, someone else living here right now? Well, not that. How else do I explain this? Just so, you know, I can just have some comfort, I guess, is a way of saying it. In case it isn't obvious enough, I live with people. Test number 2! We missed! Those cages are made of some sort of incredible superwood. If I had to take a guess, mahogany. It is the best wood. Probably. Yeah, just, silence is good. Silence is good sometimes. I have no here or there for silence or noise. I guess if there's too much, then yeah, I can get that. But at the same time, sometimes having a little bit of noise isn't the worst. At this point, we're just traveling across the islands. Oh wait, no, I was supposed to do this. Venturing out. Let's go in this dark cave, where there's spikes that's jutting from the ground. Excuse me. And lava. It isn't dangerous enough with the spikes, so you have to have lava. I hate to be that guy, but can we at least have made them punch sticks? You know, the things that make sense to be. Yeah, whatever. Game design. Ah! There's my legs. Alright, we have a lot ahead of us, but you know what we can do? Go ape shit. Just as effective as a boomerang, but Except we actually get to have more than one hit. Oh, that's a new one. I haven't seen any other hit besides the bang. Bang. Can we get them all? We cannot. I'm disappointed. Immediately. Bit of a shame, but we at least managed it. Okay, now that really surprises me. That should have broken. There we go. Oh, that was fun. Just continue forward through this volcano. I already have a 4th golden cog. Whoa, Jesus! Okay. I question why there are valves of fire here, but I'll have some sort of disposition of disbelief, I believe it. Yeah, I need health, not magnets. Magnets are useful later. Now I have damage. Asahoy. Don't fob up this jump unless you have to do that all over again. Our 2nd Thunder Egg. I almost said first, then I remembered we stopped a octopus. I said we've had enough time on the line. Let's go swimming. And then let's go back on land. Why? To dive, of course. Let's just mosey on down to this way. Although we took a couple detours, here we are at Anchor Island. You said it, Ty. Now that we learned we can burn these huts, let's see what's inside. Nothing. Something. Listen. Look around the island, and we noticed there's a golden cog, obviously, but I believe in front... Not in front over here. There we go.
Avast, ye landlubber. Old Island is home to the very next clue. So hurry on up, is what she must do.
What exactly makes it bald? I have questions. Anyway, if we go up here and use the anchor as a ledge, we can come up and get the 5th golden cog. Already on our way to having all of them. I don't know what I was about to say. Halfway, basically. We're halfway there to getting all the cogs. I don't know why I phrased it that way. Our next objective appears to be right across from us. Really? That easy? Alright. I expected some challenge. Not be literally right across from us. I guess, to give it a benefit of the doubt, if you weren't using the map, it would be a bit difficult to determine what exactly a bald island is. Bald head. Whatever. Actually, no, it would be confusing because there's like a skull island over somewhere. I'm gonna ignore that trail. as well as the good couple of very obvious, and the shaking box. Stare into the eyes of God. To venture off a little bit, we basically already found the next objective ahead of us on this mission, so we may as well just goof off a little. Wow, the one thing the Boomerang couldn't do. Hit a button. Son of a... Gotta hit that button so we can get that platform moving. And wait patiently because we fucked up the first time. We got number 6. It only got one, really. Alright. Can't wait to start another game. Oh, actually, no, it only happens in one of them. Never mind. A topic to speak of. I do remember saying in the last episode of games I wanted to add to my repertoire of things I have to play. I know for a fact I would love. I don't know how I can do it without emulation, but the good thing about that is that I do own the games for Gex. I don't know if anyone remembers Gex at all who's watching, but I remember falling in love with Gex just because he's funny sometimes. No, and like that's kind of the best part is that I remember liking him for the fact that he never shut up. Because some of the things he said were just kind of quotable to me. And in the right contexts can be pretty funny. With that being said, worst case scenario, I spend nothing and play the games via emulation. Which is pretty much, well, no. I'm not going to say it isn't a no-no, because I know for a fact the laws allow such as that emulation to happen if you own the games. And the best part is I do own the games. I just can't play them. I actually have a copy of the first Gex game and Gex 3. Yeah, there we go. I do have those. And I might still have my N64 copy of Gex. It wasn't Deep Cover Gecko. That was the third one. Gex. Point is, even though I don't have the means to play them, I do technically have a means of playing them, but that's a little more expensive to do. I also own the second and third games on my PlayStation 3. There's obviously issues with that a little bit too. That being, I don't want to buy a capture system I don't want to buy a capture card or an Elgato just to record a couple of games on a console. I'm pretty sure that the thing that the Elgato or the capture card will pay for itself, but at the same time, it's like, if I can, I'd probably prefer. I don't even know there was a third one. I'd probably prefer to try and play it on my computer. Mainly being, it's just easier. That and it'll probably run better on here anyway. don't have to worry about a third software or something, and it could possibly mess up. Semantics aside, I'll probably just go ahead with the idea of emulating it. Yeah. Damn, it's already 30 minutes. And I hit smack in the thing. I swear I saw something shimmering down here. I did in fact see something shimmering. I know for a fact, speaking on the same topic of games I want to play, I know for a fact that one of the other games I want to get on this channel is Sam & Max. Surprisingly enough, I actually have a history with Sam & Max. Being, I played it growing up, not realizing it was much of a franchise in itself. I played the later adaptations that came out on some of the consoles, such as the Xbox 360, the one for PS4, and the other higher quality versions. I can't remember what season it was I played, but I do know that they were plenty fun to just have a ball with. If I had to pick one, in particular. Hold on. It wasn't that. Alright, I did just skip the entire thing. Jesus. I have been avoiding the main objective for so long. If I had to pick one in particular to play in the near future, it would have to be the point and click you know, that is not much of a good description for it, is it?
Army hearties. If clues that rhyme to give ye a smile, then coconut shores will surely beguile.
I was literally there. Okay. If I had to choose one to play, it would probably be Sam & Max Hit the Road. That, I believe came out on, PCs and computers once ago. Or we know where our objectives at least. Even though we've basically been around the entire island on accident. Purpose accident, accident purpose, yeah, whatever. Anywho. Yeah, definitely first choice, Max Hit the Road. The other ones maybe, because, I have history with one of them, which, if my memory is good enough, it'll be a fun ride, but at the same time, I won't have much to figure out. And I know I haven't played any of the Devil's Playhouse saga, or the one that involves Santa, or those episode lines. But yeah, Sam & Max, I would love to play that eventually.
Yo ho ho! Deep underwater is where ye must go. To a shipwreck called Janie to see the next show.
What the heck is that? Is that head mask? Ugh. Alright, well. Still on the topic of games I want to play for this channel, it doesn't need to be said that, how even? It doesn't need to be said that, with my second series, yeah, I think it was my second series of Psychonauts, and it coming out recently, it doesn't need to be stated that I obviously will, in my, once I'm done with the current list I have going on of games, be playing Psychonauts eventually. Don't worry your pretty little heads about that. But, once again, to be noted, I do have quite a list of games ahead of it currently. One of them, which the next one in line, is a fairly long series of games that I definitely grew up playing a lot, honestly. It's Call of Duty. No, it's not. Shut up. It's not Call of Duty. No one even plays them for the campaigns anymore. They literally just, like, they literally made an entire one that's just multiplayer. I can't blame them, though. It makes bank. Oh, hello there. Oh, Jesus Christ. Did I miss one? I did. How dare you? But yeah, I do have a lot on the backlog of games I need to play. Not necessarily, well, obviously yes, for fun, but also because I just want to share the experiences. Oh, I'm already near the end. I feel like I skipped a lot. In fact, I did skip a lot. I'm just gonna. I think it's pretty obvious. This is where we need to be near the end of it, but I have made it. Oopsie. Just put you guys up. Ooh. Did I make a wrong turn on Albuquerque again? What's this aiming over here? It's gonna be a long one, ain't it? There. Worst case scenario, I cut some stuff, which you won't be hearing this at that point, but, you know, just in case. Stuff to talk about. For those who are curious about it, I will give a hint. Oh. Okay. Good to know it's just one big circle. I'm a little mad about that now. Alright. How did I never piece that together? Just the same. Alright. Bill B number 4. Why do I keep saying bunyip? As I was saying before, anyone asks about the next series, the next game in the lineup, I'll obviously say something about it and give a hint to it once we're done with this. But until then, I gotta leave you in the dark. Oh, that's where. Hold on. That's how we do it. You gotta love reach. You gotta love that reach you have with the boomerangs. Oh yeah, good stuff. As much as I hate to say it, I probably did already give hints to whatever it is I'm talking about already because of everything I've said so far. But try to ignore that. Shut up. Sorry for saying shut up, but still, my point being is try to ignore that. Well. Oh, there it is. Let me quickly before I...
Shiver me timbers. From island to island, you glided, jumped, and swam. Now return to the start to see where I am.
Cool. How are you working underwater? Someone has to ask the question. So let's just ignore what he said. They said whatever. Let's just ignore what was heard and start doing a little bit of cleanup when it comes to stuff we probably missed, because we definitely didn't explore a lot of the islands. For good reason. We've been trying to collect treasure and just lightly explore. Since we know where the end is at this point, and even been there in fact, we can just goof off a little bit. Goofing off also entails collecting all these thunder eggs, which, if I have to say, currently, it will be a pain in the ass, because delightfully grassy areas and these green opals do not mix sometimes. And it is very easy to leave one in the grass. Luckily enough, they're easier to spot in the water, but that's if the water's being nice. I'll be honest. Sometimes it can be an issue for the sole reason of the water can be a bit too reflective sometimes. Like, for best example, that's where the ship is right there, and I can basically make it out. Not easily, but, you know, just enough. Which, good on the visual design, bad on the fact of spotting everything you needed. Looks great though, so can't complain that much. But plain and simple, if it was like in this area I'm looking at, and there was a green opal there, I wouldn't be able to see it that easy. But what are you gonna do? What we can do, get this very last golden card. And keep on moving on. Let's open up our map for a second. And notice our last objectives are right there. Unfortunately, we're still missing some stuff. A good handful of opals. We're missing another bilby. And pretty much that's it. Now, I don't know about you, but I think I've been keeping a fairly good track of everything. And when I say I think we've basically been everywhere except the one place. That little island off in the distance. Now, I can't remember correctly if we're actually able to get out there, but unless I find a granny bunyip, bilby, every time. Unless I find a granny bilby somewhere, and this island just truly has nothing on it. Nope, we can't get over there. Alright, well, this is an issue now, because we're missing a bilby grandma, and we have no idea where she's at. This is a note for future me. If I'm not gonna go to the main objective in a minute, cut this out until we finally find Grandma Bilby. Alright, we're heading to the main objective right now. We've done a bit of searching for a Bilby Grandma, but to no avail. Let's just head on over here where a treasure chest had spawned in this time. A bit further up the beach. Let's just walk up to it.
You did it! You found Wedgwood's treasure.
You've searched far and wide, you landlubber ye. Now here be me treasure, so go let me be.
Ugh. Well, one thing's for certain.
Yeah, what's that?
Wedgwood was a pirate, not a poet.
Yeah, had a boat and couldn't row it.
Well, look at that. A thunder egg. Who would have guessed?
You little ripper!
I wouldn't feel too bad for the woman. She already, like, hauled off a bunch of treasure in that octopus lair. Also, yeah, I'm pretty sure the main idea of that was to wind up in this area and then go do that treasure thing. Because it feels a bit off that if you do that in reverse order. But go figure. Alright, well, we're left with two certain objectives. And that's finding the last Bilby person. Finding the last couple of opals. Oh, and of course.
What are your legs?
Steel flippers.
What are they gonna do?
Hurl me through the water. I hope.
Ho-ho, let's race!
We got a race! Facing Rex again. And he obviously still has a very big advantage underwater. Luckily enough, there are plenty of islands here that can serve as a way of us catching up. There it is. I was a bit worried for a second because the water was reflective enough and blue enough to where I couldn't see the marker. Oh, it's right there, isn't it? I should have just did a dive. Like, the blue is just like shiny enough to where I can barely make it out. But luckily enough, I can still see it relatively enough. This is not the time to be fumbling. Oh, no, 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 no. Please, please, please. There we go. And it's a good thing we're pretty well off with our on the land racing, because we'd probably be kiboshed if, oh dear God, why? Why is it over there? We'd probably be kiboshed if we had to do it all underwater. That being said,
Well, I'll be a sea monkey's uncle. You beat me. You're a corker of a swimmer, mate. Here, you deserve this.
Sweet.
sweet. What a reaction. Barely phased, slay. Alright. Now comes the grueling process of finding what we missed. If I'm kind enough, I'll cut away right now. Do the cutting thing. I am kind enough, damn it. We found one! Yay! Cut away. By the grace of God, we found the rest of it. Although, I'll be honest, I didn't expect it to be so out in the open. In fact, I feel foolish. Okay. Oh. That's not good. At all. This means not good things. Let's just get Granny Bunyip. Building. Every time. On this ledge, we gotta go up a geyser to get to. And that's everything. Now, let's just cut away till I find it. Please, spare the viewer. There's no sparing me. They don't need to see my torment. This also means one very unfortunate thing. I guarantee the last opal is in the water. It's usually how it goes. There's a chance that it is on land, but no, it's probably underwater. Hush my whore mouth. And we're done. Let's go. We're leaving. Vamoose, go bye-bye. Here we are at the end. Let's just do... That's how we do it. Put her on screen. Thank you. We're out. We're done. We're leaving. Goodbye. That's everything, right? That's everything. Goodbye. Don't go by him, because we need to end this now. Let's just leave the area. Safe as that. Alright. That was a lot. Next time on Tying the Tasmanian Tiger, we're gonna face a boss, get a new ring, and see what happens after that. For lack of a better outro, I'll see you guys then. Later.